A born hustler, mom engraved me with the words. She always told me I was perfect, son, go get what you deserve. There's winners and there's losers, stay a pawn to form a king. Bite your tongue for not a soul and fuck opinions till it stings out. See, ain't nobody gonna hand you no help. And ain't no cosigns or label, mom, I did it myself. Ain't no complaints on my side, ain't no excuse I could blame. I cut the grass to view the snakes, but yet I treat them the same. Remaining humble, case I stumble, yet they still say I changed. Now force my hand, I let it spill until they brain rearrange. And artists of the century, a man they told you look up. The one that swing his words like Spartan swords till God say enough. I never stop unless he say so, I'm not the one to unleash. Producers, Hail Mary, my DM, please just snap on my beats. Cause I'm the one, nobody like me, no one's like me, that's facts. I'm all drive, I change the standard every time that I gas. I'm on.
I work to find the finer things up in my life, so I hustle. I work to find the finer things up in my life, so I hustle. I work to find the finer things up in my life, so I hustle. I work to find the finer things up in my life, so I hustle.
All right, well, I just wanted to welcome Rowlan to the Ravenscraft Arts Interviews Project. We appreciate you taking the time to sit down and talk with us.
Absolutely, bro. My pleasure.
So I wanted to tell you where I discovered you. It was from Gary V, watching his Daily V episodes.
Okay.
I heard your song, and I went to follow you up, and I was surprised to see you had videos on there as far back as like 2013, 2012.
Oh, okay, dope. That's good that you followed me on music. Most people didn't follow until they saw me on the actual episode.
Yeah, I went back a little. So how long have you been doing YouTube?
On YouTube, I've been YouTubing for like 7 years. Yeah, it's been a long run, bro. Long run.
Yeah, it's not easy, man. I've been doing it for like 2-3 years, and I'm just got to keep going, you know.
So, bro, I mean, Gary didn't pop off for years either, you know. So, I mean, everybody, it's just that consistency, you know, just continuation of working and working and working on it.
Right. All right. So, I just wanted to ask you a little bit about your hometown and where you're from.
This small town called Harwich, Massachusetts. The population is like 12,000 people. It's a really small place. More of a summer town than anything, because the main attraction for it being the place it is it's a tourist attraction. It's a place people go during the summertime, you know.
Mm-hmm.
For the locals, it's a really boring place because there's nothing there in the winter. Everything's shut down. But yeah, I'm from a really small town outside of Boston. Then I moved to the city. Outside of Boston, it's a city called like Whitman/Brockton, Massachusetts. Then when I turned, like, I think it was 19, I moved to Taunton, Massachusetts, and then I made my move to LA last year.
So you're in LA now? Yeah, I seen your posts and stuff, so I was confused. I'm like, where's he at?
Yeah, I mean, I travel. I do a lot of traveling lately. So I've been doing a lot of like traveling from coast to coast, New York, California, stuff like that. So I'm on both coasts pretty frequently, but I live in LA.
Okay. So next thing I wanted to ask you, was there anyone in your life, like when you were younger, that kind of inspired you to pursue a musical career?
Yeah, so I mean, the big thing was growing up is I was a really dark kid, so music was my outlet. Music was the reason that I was able to continue through all the hard times I was going through and things like that. So when I was young, I found Eminem's music, and that really brought me through so much in life. Like, if it wasn't for Eminem, I probably wouldn't even be where I'm at today. So, I mean, literally the music was just therapeutic from an early age. So I was like, you know, when I started playing around with it and joking with it, I found out that this is my passion and I can help other people just how Eminem helped me. And my mom has always pumped me full of this confidence. You can do whatever you want. So I would say if there's someone who influenced me to actually pursue music, it had to be my mom, just like literally pumping me with the confidence that I could do whatever I wanted to.
Yeah, that kind of leads into the next question I was going to ask you, like if there was a musical artist that inspired you. But what about currently? Like, who do you listen to right now?
Yeah, so I mean, growing up was Eminem. That's who kind of told me to, you know, like that's who originally shot me into doing the first everything. But then later on, 2007, 8, I found J. Cole and all of his like warm-up stuff and everything like that, his mixtapes. And that was who inspired me to really take this to the next level. So Eminem planted the seed, and J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar with Section 80 and his early stuff. That's really what pushed me to be like, you know what, it's time. Let's actually do this shit. So I would say J. Cole was the later the person who actually pushed me to do this shit.
Right. So I was gonna ask you too, like, is there any artists that you're trying to collaborate with? It'd probably be J. Cole or somebody like that.
It'd probably be like J. Cole or Kendrick Lamar, but just understanding where their lane is in hip hop. They're like known as the legends of hip hop now, almost. They're like the young legends. So I would say, as far as upcoming, I would love to work with Chance the Rapper. I would love to work with Russ. I think they're in more of my lane, and it's more of a realistic collaboration to work with them because they're in my generation of rappers. J. Cole's like one half generation step back, along with Kendrick Lamar and a lot of those guys. So I would say my generation would be like Chance the Rapper, Russ. There's a lot of dope names coming up.
Yeah, I agree with you with Kendrick Lamar. I seen him way back. I knew, like I said, I got an ear for talent, and I seen like Drake and everyone that came out early on. I'm like, wow, they're gonna be good. So I know when I seen you, I'm like, oh, he's good. He's gonna be good.
Hey, that's dope.
So you
bro.
got
I'm
it, man.
Glad you put me in that same realm of goodness with them.
Oh yeah, definitely. So I've also noticed with artists and people that are successful, they kind of have like I don't know, something that happened in their life that they use as like fuel or motivation, like a rock bottom situation. Is there anything that kind of inspires you to keep doing what you do every day, or?
Absolutely. I think the biggest thing, I mean, there's definitely been a huge amount of different things that have pushed me throughout my journey. But I mean, what consistently pushes me and tells me keep going is just everybody who thinks that I can't do what I want to do. Everybody who always have doubted me. Just that simple quote of my success will be my revenge for everybody who ever doubted me, anything like that. And I would say just making sure that my mom and my family is living good. That's what really pushes me daily, day in and day out. I'm like, my family deserves to be living better than this. So I would say that would be my main thing, is just making sure my people are living how they should be,
Yeah. Yep, and it's easy to get distracted. Like you said, I seen in a recent post, you got to cut certain things out of your life to focus.
That's true.
Yeah.
It really is. It really is true. Some things you got to sacrifice and understand that you can't have everything. You got to take some and win some, lose some.
Right. So I just wanted to let you know one of my favorite songs from you is called My Purpose. I really like that song. There's a lot of things that I can relate to in that. So, I mean, is that how you feel, that it's your purpose to inspire others?
Absolutely. That's dope that you went back and checked out the previous crap, because that's an old ass song. So
Yeah.
We're actually diving in the catalog. A lot of people don't. I feel like that was kind of the turning point in my life where I realized music was my purpose. That's why I'm here. I'm here to inspire others, to help others, to get people through those dark times that I went through, and I wouldn't be here without music, So I would say that's the biggest thing.
So do you have any favorite songs or songs that you've written or created that really mean a lot to you?
Yeah, there's a song called Worth It. It's just about like the drug epidemic back where I'm from, and just people passing away, overdosing all the time. Mm-hmm. Then I would say the Forgiven song, it's about like me just forgiving my father, and just the irony of him leaving a voicemail when I was in mid-creation of that song. So I would say those two are probably the most meaningful songs to me. My favorite songs are pretty much always the newest ones, like Born Hustler that I did for Gary Vee, and stuff like that. But I would say deepest, I would be like Forgiven. I really like my new song 304. That's a true story based on how I hear my neighbor all the time beating his girl, just crazy stuff, So I would say that in terms of depth.
Right. Yeah, I agree with you on that drug epidemic, man. I got friends from high school that have passed away, and people that are stuck in it right now that I'm trying to help, and it's messed up, man. And you really got to keep your focus and just not get caught up in that.
It's definitely a hard thing. So yeah, absolutely. I feel like those songs are very relevant to the time we're in right now.
So I noticed you just put a new single out, Best Friends. I think it dropped like yesterday.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, that was pretty good. And I also noticed you said something about going to Hawaii. Is there any upcoming content or anything you can tell us about that you're planning? Or?
Well, yeah, I mean, Hawaii is ultimately a trip that I'm going there actually to do a motivational speech for a company. They're actually flying me out and just paying for me to stay out there for a week. And I'm just giving a speech, so it's a win-win for me. I get to motivate some people with a motivational speech, and I get to stay out there for a week. I'm just going to sit out there, and between us and whoever else watches this interview, I think I'm going to put together an EP when I'm out there.
Oh, yeah? Nice.
Yeah, just because I never really do that. And my best friend, Mickey, who's on that Best Friend song, she put together this EP, and I'm such a fan of it. I'm like, you know what, I want to do that shit. So I think I'm going to take advantage of that Hawaii. Just sit there and write an EP while I'm there, you know?
Yeah, take advantage of the scenery.
Exactly.
Good idea.
Exactly.
So I just kind of wanted to ask you if there's anything that you wanted to say, you know, to like upcoming artists, any words of advice or inspiration to any of us out there that feel like, you know, we're hesitant.
Absolutely. I mean, in the end of the day, this is advice that's kind of to anybody. Like, you get one life, and this life is going to be over before you know it. So you really just need to live like it. Like, your life could end tomorrow. You should not be miserable because something. This is going to sound like I'm literally regurgitating a Gary Vee line, but don't do something just because it pays you a couple bucks extra. Like, enjoy your life. Live this life. Really minimalize your life with materials and understand the real things that feel good in life. Love, traveling, learning, like the actual things that are going to touch you. Because materials, you'll never get to the top of that pyramid scheme of getting the next thing. There's always somebody richer than you. So don't look for happiness in material. Look for happiness in simplicity and your passion and your hobbies, and just, you know, stay who you are, you know. And if who you are entails those hobbies and passions, then your life is literally a great rotation of, you know, spherical atmosphere, just everything good. So yeah. I would say don't get sucked in by materials and understand the simple things in life are really what end up bringing you joy.
Yeah, that's totally true, man. I agree with you, and I'm learning that slowly, the hard way, but I'm learning it, so
absolutely,
it makes a lot of sense.
It's an amazing thing, man. The simple things in life are literally what get you there. I'm taking all the extra shit out of my life right now just to try to simplify everything. You know, just really love life for life. You know, love life for going to the ocean and riding waves. Love life for just chilling on the beach. You know, just anything. Right. Like there's so many simple joys in life that we don't take advantage of.
Yeah, and it's amazing, man, with Instagram and everything, you can just reach out to an artist. A lot of times they don't reach back, so sometimes they will, though, and you're like, wow. Like with you, I was like, oh, shit, Rowlan just replied, we're doing it.
I try to just be as human as I can, you know, given I get a lot of fucking DMs nowadays. I literally just try to respond to everybody I can. If it's something that not just spam and someone's actually trying to reach to me, I literally try to reach out 10 out of times, but it's getting very hard with how many DMs I'm getting and stuff, but I'm still doing my best in managing it, you know?
That's the key, though, I think, man, is being human. Like, as long as you have time for it, that's the thing, you know? If you see people reaching out, if you got time, just do it, because I do the same thing.
Absolutely, bro. That's good. That's how it should be.
All right, man. Well, I didn't want to take up too much of your time today. I think we covered questions I had and stuff, so... You know, if you're open to talking some more later on, if I see some of your content or have an idea, I'll reach out to you.
100%. Just hit my hit up Brandon. You have Brandon's contact now, right?
Yeah,
yeah. Just hit up Brandon. We'll do this again if you wanna reach out in the future and figure something out. Let's do it.
Cool.
All right, my man.
All right, thanks a lot, man. You have a good day. Thanks for doing this.
Well, bro. Keep grinding, bro. This is the key to everything, I swear.
Yeah, right. All right, man. Take care.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
Peace.
Later.
Hey, I look myself in the eyes and I see a king. I see the world from the stars and I do my thing. I see these people I love and it gets me sad that they living day to day. One day I'll cut your stress in half, I swear. Don't drag your feet for a minute, cause by the time that I finish, they'll know my name, why I did it. From every verse that I've written to why I came out so different. When people tell me I'm lucky, I say I'm blessed and I'm gifted, I'm rolling. Life changing, people come and go. Life is cold, so when it rains and snows, life's a ride, you can't let it keep you low. You gotta take the wheel, don't let them tell you where to